So this part we're going to show you how to set yourself up for success when you're taking your skins off. There's a few things that people get themselves into a bit of bother sometimes, so we want to set ourselves up for success, avoiding frustrations. I like to stamp out a nice platform, especially if there's deep new snow. First I do it with the skis, and then I'll take one ski off because I don't want to do this and end up in deep snow being really uncomfortable or falling backwards. So I'm going to leave one ski on and stamp it with my boot as well. Pack it down a little, and then we can take off the second one and I'm nice and balanced. So when we're ready, the first part is we're going to grab the ski, and what I like to do is I disengage the brake even before I take the skin off, because if I forget and I take the skin off and this is up, there's a chance that we'll have a runaway ski, and after climbing all the way up here, that would be pretty disappointing. So I'll do this for both skis. And now they're a bit more safe. The next part of it is we want to, just like at the start, we want to make sure our skin doesn't get too many contaminants, wants to stay as dry as possible, but also we want to make sure it's as clean when we put it away so it's ready to go for next time. So give it a bit of a brush, and that one's getting ready. If you do use cheat sheets, we'll just grab one of those ready. And you might notice my cheat sheets, they're pretty short, so I use a half length for each separate skin, and that way I'm not got more gear than I need. Some people will have a full length skin, some people will have a full length cheat sheet, and they'll put each skin on different sides of it, but that can be quite hard to manage, especially if it's windy or it's a bit tricky, a lot more stuff. So we've got the cheat sheet. And just like putting the skins on, we want to make sure there's nothing going to contaminate the glue. And if they're wet or they've got a bit of snow on them, we want to put them away as clean as possible. So I'm going to brush them cleanly out, and then I'll place it down, unhook, and I'm going to anchor it with one foot as I pull it up so it's a little more secure. And then I'll apply the cheat sheet, slowly working my way down, push it into the glue, and this is nice if it's not windy, but we'll show you that windy technique in a minute with the other skin. This one, I press it together, I fold it, and that one's good to go back into the backpack. If it's you're doing a ski tour where you're doing a lot of short loops, you may choose to put this on the inside of your jacket where it's a little warmer, and on a cold winter's day sometimes the glue doesn't stick so well, so if you can keep it a little warmer, that can add to the sort of tackiness or the stickiness of it. So a lot of jackets might even have that built in. For now I'm just going to put mine in my backpack. Nice. So if it's really windy out, you want to keep things as stable as possible, and I'll show you a technique to keep the skin low so it doesn't end up flapping and it's a real mess. So same as last time, we've got the brake engaged. We want to clean the skin as much as possible, brushing all the way down. We've got our cheat sheet ready. Everything just happens a little slower. I'll peel off only half the skin, but I'll keep it pushed down onto the ski, and everything is pushed against something solid. So I'll put the cheat sheet on, and then I'll gradually work along, applying more and more. And if you don't use the cheat sheet, you would just be applying the skin back on itself so it's glued, and as you pull it off, it's a bit more control. For us on this one, I'm just going to keep working down. Woohoo! And it's all tucked away. I'll roll it up a little bit. And again, it's either good to go in your jacket to keep warm or just into the backpack.